let's get back into this. So I see you guys have been watching the sky. It's now evening? I went from day to evening. Right, we are in the foreign quarters. Look for him in foreign quarter at the Blackrose Corner Club. That's the level of books and old things. But where is that? That does not. That's not a thing that's in there. Okay, so the only place I can think of it is up. Or it could be right here.
I am never too busy.
I can't believe that just happened.
It wants something. What does it ask? Yes.
A hug.
How do you do?
I welcome you as a friend of my friend, Solomon, but I wish to go to my friend's bookstore. And these troublesome fools are in my way. I've tried to persuade them, but they hate my race. I fear there will be violence. Perhaps if you speak with them. But be careful and be ready. The sight of free Argonians offend these racist thugs. It would tarnish my Morang tongue honor to slay them. And I don't want to trouble my friend Sarlius Gomez by fighting in this club, but I must go to my friend's bookstore where we talk in peace. If you have a way with words, perhaps you can talk to them, or if you have a way with money, they might be bought. Otherwise, I fear there must be... Hang on.
Please, have a look around. I am never too busy for a good talk with virtue, Outlander.
Talk to him.
Good tidings, Marsh brother.
Hang on, let me double check that. My friend Sarlius.
What was that? I am never too busy. Please join me for a good talk. It wants something. What does it ask? So good to see you.
This is a grand day. Greetings.
Wait a sec. Where is the owner?
I am never too busy for a good talk. Have a look around.
Wait. Where is the owner?
With virtue, Outlander. Go ahead. I am listening.
But I can... I know you can. Fine, it's just a visitor anyway. Nothing to get upset about. We'll leave him alone. Go on, get out. Okay.
This one honors us. Please, speak.
Hey, look, it's none of my business. Folks want to talk to us. If you... No problem, not mine. Speak with...
Greetings, wise This one honors us. Please, speak.
Fuck you.
So good to see
How are you? You look...
If you need a good laugh or a tall tale, you'll come
I am confused by this whole
It
idea.
wants something. What does it ask?
Travel together. Will you travel together with me? There's rare books. We leave through the door to the foreign corridor. So turn right, then west. Continue down the hall and across the arm. The same level, then follow the opposite corridor west. The other side of the auditorium, all the way to the door. I must warn you, unless these seem like civilized beings, there will be fighting, killing if we. Fine. Thank you.
3 blessings to you, Arganian.
And right. And west.
Where are you going?
I have. Lower colored. It's like right here, but
Where are you going?
I'm gonna be honest.
Where are you going?
Look, man, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know a clue where I'm going. Bear with me as long as possible. Lower quarters. Down the end of the west corridor. Okay. Been there. Thing. Yeah, I've been there. It's here. I found it. Alright, am I going too fast for you, sir? Are you just slow? It's slow. Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. We should be free from distractions here now. I said I'd tell you about the Nevarian Cult, so you can report back to Callus. And I don't know any house cult. I can tell you what I do know.
Sun and warm, marsh brother.
Give me a moment.
Let's not make this official, Outlander. Move along.
Would help if you moved. Do you have the Chronicles?
Does it have money? Let's do business.
Ah!
Watch yourself.
Okay, so he doesn't actually... Tell me about the Nevarian Cult. To understand the Nevarian Cult, you must understand the history of the Ashlanders. Navar means something very different to the Ashlanders from what he means to Dunmar of the Grey Houses. You should also know about the persecutions of the Nevarian and the legacy of the false incarnate of the Nevarian Cult. For the Nevarian Cult is at the heart of the ancient conflict between the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Grey House Summer. Here is a summary for Caius, but ask your questions and I'll answer in detail. The cult. The house. I've never heard of such a thing. House Dagoff was the sixth house, but in the War of the First Council, they betrayed the other houses and were destroyed for their treason. But I never heard of anyone worshipping them. Dagoff, or the ancient head of the House Dagoff, is the devil of the Triangle faith. But I've never heard of anyone worshipping him. History of the Ashland. In the first era, the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Dunmar clans were much alike. But after the First Council and the formation of the Grey Houses, Ashlanders have been steadily forced into the poorest and most hostile lands. Now the nomadic tribes look to the prophesied return of the Navar for a restoration of their ancient rites and religious traditions. Books. And the books are my selection of rare and obscure books. My friend, Jeet is a friend of mine. I mean, Jabtra is a friend of mine. Khajiit. He owns the rare books, which by his selection. He has very passionate moral and political views, which he shares freely. As a result, his bookshop arose strong feelings in some quarters. The rules. The Morang Tong executes writs and performs special duties as the ruling house direct. Guild members never harm and steal from anyone except the target of a legal writ of execution. Never betray our secrets or our identities. If you break any of these rules, you must immediately speak with a master to regain your good standing, or you may be targeted for execution. Perhaps someday, yes. For example, I would gladly wish to see the Ashlands and their people with my own eyes, but at present my duties, the Motang, do not permit me to travel. Oh. I am an Argonian, yet they treat me with respect. If you are curious, find a copy of the Black Glove, but please do not mistake us for the Dark Brotherhood. The Dark Brotherhood is a perversion of ancient Dunmar traditions. They have sold their honor for profit, and are no more than a league of murderers for hire. Their hatred saddens and angers me. I have the custom of despising another on account of his race. I hate the custom of despising another on account of his race, and I cannot forgive the narrowness of mind and poverty of spirit that assures them of their right to abuse and attack me for spite or on whim. False incarnate. In the past, some have claimed to be the reincarnated Navar. The most recent is known as Kirkstar, a figure of legend among the waste tribes for the last 30 years. The temple says these false incarnates disproves the prophecies, since the false incarnates fail and come to nothing. But the mystical Davarian Cult glorifies rather than shrinks from contradictions, citing the appearance of false incarnates as certain proof of Navarre's coming birth. Or rebirth.
Sun and warm, marsh brother.
So, yeah. Now we'll go to the last person. The Temple Priestess. At the Hall of Wisdom and Justice. It is open to the public. Just walk around until you find her. Do not ask anyone at the Hall of Justice about her. Oh, okay. The Hall of Justice. The Hall of Justice.
Three blessings, Sarah.
Oh, I want it. Oh. Okay. So, so the story is pretty much the Ashlanders believe that the Navarre will be resurrected. That his rebirth in return will mean that everything that they believe in will be set right. But the temples and such believe that it's just a mockery of everything they believe. So they go and kill the so-called Davarians that the Ashlanders think is them. It's very crazy. Advice: don't say you are the Navarran. That's pretty much it. Alcoholism.
Not now, Outlander. Head on.
That. Not her.
May you find all that you seek, traveler.
Yeah. May I find it, huh? One day I shall.
Greetings, Outlander. I think I've heard of you before.
Oh, I don't think you've heard of me.
Three blessings. Let's not make this official, Outlander. Move along.
Is that all this is? It's just library, library. So are there two of these? Ah. Okay, so she is. Oh, wrong one.
Forget tomorrow.
Wrong one. There we go.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Never do have time. There. Kaya Santu, follow me into the back of the library. Can't talk here. Go ahead. I'm afraid I don't know anything about the Sixth House, but I can tell you about the Davarian Cult. The temple worships Navar as a saint and hero, while prophecies of his reincarnation are punished as wicked heresy. The Davarian Cult claims the tribunal are false gods, hence Temple's persecution of the Davarian Cult. A group called Dissident Priests disputes Temple doctrination on the Nevarian Cult. Prophecies, I mean. The prescribed book, Progress of Truth, describes their beliefs. Get a copy of Progress of Truth for Caius Canes. That will tell him things he needs to know about the number. This book lists the disputes of the dissident priests with tribunal temple doctrine. The temple has outlawed the sale or possession of the book, so it will be hard to find. We have a copy here, but I fear I'm being watched by Orientals here. A safer plan would be to search local bookshops. Some booksellers ignored temple bans on outlawed books for profit and for principle. What are these priests? Priests dispute temple doctrination and are outlawed, prosecuted by the temple Orientals, arrest and imprison heretics, and the empire cannot interfere. Progress of Truth lists their beliefs and belief. In brief, they challenge the purity and divinity of the tribunal, suggesting their powers are sorcerous, not divine, and perhaps akin to the powers of Dagoth Or. They also condemn the arbitrary power of the Oriental and accuse the temple hierarchy of self-interest and corruption.
What is this about?
Whoa. Well, that just... Why are we trying to gather this kind of information?
What is this about?
Why are we worrying about a cult in a house? In a gray house? It's like, none of this... This sounds like a bunch of crazy people. Like a massive load of crazy people just trying to... And just fell off the deep end. Like, it's not just the Ashlanders, it's the temple and everyone just lost their minds. Why? Okay, so we gotta find a bookstore. Then again, she said that, so whatchamacallit, this place has that book.
Appointment, all else shall follow.
If she knows where the book is, I can go grab it myself. Library. Here we go. I do not care for purple politics, but I have read Progress of Truth. It troubles me. I have friends, former priests, who have gone into hiding, so I am bound to come to the attention of the Orienters. I am careful, but I am afraid. I'm no secret agent like you or Caius. Sooner or later, I too must go into hiding. If it is not too late, when you return to Caius, tell him I am worried, and that if something goes wrong, I will leave a message under the Greek code Amara. Tell me about the soul. Called madness or insanity in the Empire. Signs of hopelessness are strange dreams, uncontrollable impulses, and cruel and evil deeds. Madness is not a disease, as Westerners believe. For if it were, it might be cured by blessings and healers. Soul sickness is a curse of Dagavul, who sends dark dreams to attack the weak of faith in their sleep. Those strong in faith can resist. Those weak in faith must seek counsel from the temple. Like he's...
Forget tomorrow. If you are right, act today.
There's somewhere in this place is a book. It's the book. So find that book.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
It wouldn't be enough.
Keep moving.
Wouldn't be.
Not now, Outlander. Head on.
What is this about?
How do I get the... Wait. Blackrose? No, all of them are by these words that I must legally purchase home and sum of 3,000 in our hand. I want them to think that I stole this. No, all of them are by these words that I... Why is the deed of someone's house doing in a library? What the frick? I better.
Keep moving. We're watching you, scum.
Oh.
By the three, my rights and duties.
Yeah, it would be. Well, guess where we're going. We have to, yeah, we can't I'm just gonna buy the book and get it. Is that our goal? That she's being worried about what you lost. The message under the Greek code. So let's get that book before we go back. It's kind of concerning that.
Forget tomorrow. If you are right, act today.
Say anything about her to... Alright, now we're in the corner.
Tidings and good wishes to you.
What's she doing here?
This one. Yeah, that's why he's here.
Khajiit will make special deal, yes.
Huh. Progress is through.
If you're here for trouble, this is an honor for me.
I have to jump over him just to get out. Funny. Alright. Ow. More.
Why walk when you can run?
Yes, I have your report, and I'll make copies of your notes from Harlan and the progress of. Give me time to read and digest all this. In the meantime, I'm promoting you to journeyman. You're doing good work, and here's 200 drakes. Go out and treat yourself to a new pair of shoes, and go do some jobs for the guilds or other freelance. Keep your cover story current. Forget sub training then. When you're fit and rested. Oh.
I have knowledge to share with you.
Right. Best perfection. If you try to complete a temple. Oh wait, he's saying try to get I'm a journeyman now. I can't do that one. Alright, maybe we should take a break and yeah, let me clean out my inventory actually. I am a sleeper, one among us out there. I bring you a message. Dagoth Or calls you, Solomon, and you cannot deny your lord. The sixth house is risen, and it is its glory. The sleeping house. He is our Lord and Father of the mountain. He sleeps, but when he wakes, we shall rise from our dreams. James shall sweep our land clean of the Nah. Why have you denied him? As Lord Dagoth has said, all shall greet him as flesh or as dust. The sixth house, the sleeping house, Dagoth Or. House Dagoth, the house of Lord Dagoth, the true house, the one house to welcome all true Damar and drive the nymph from our land. Take heed, Outlander. The day of reckoning is at hand. Take what you can and leave our place. Or when Lord Dagoth comes, this will be no place for you. Excuse me, sir. Crazy stuff is happening.
Share your thoughts.
Please join me.
Where'd he go? Did not like any of that at all. I'm gonna put this stuff away and then we'll continue with whatever is next. Yes, I want the mentor. By the way, this kind of needs to be put in here too, because that's connected to something. Oh! He let us keep the Padres of Proof. I'm keeping that on me for now. I want to read this. I am. Purchase the home and Sarani. I'm gonna make a quick trip to see what's going on with that, because that was just like, what in the world? Nice candle. Right. Oh, because I took the ring off and put it back on, the mentor's ring. It's all good. I think somebody just lost their title deed. Literally what this sounds like. How you lost it inside a library is unknown to me.
I can spare a few moments if you care to talk.
There she is. Oh, you can't. Okay, this is part of something. Huh. Alright, so this isn't used until far later on. Like, I have to find something that has to do with this. You know? Back to Balmora. It'd be great if she just took the thing, but oh.
Why walk when you can run?
I can't believe how. Now that goes in there. Alright, let's go. What are you at? 9? I kinda need intelligence now. Gonna take up conservation for a bit. Just gonna take it up to 1 level though. Ta-da! I need to take time. I should rest, right? Okay. You had a disturbing dream. You can only recall one part. A tall figure with a golden mask led you among the dead as through a wedding celebration. You heard many voices, but no lips moved. You strained to breathe, but your chest didn't move. The tall figure spoke, and with each figure as he passed among them, laughing and joking as if they were alive, but they made no reply. You tried to cry out, but without breath. Tongue fluttered in vain. In your dream, the tall figure with a golden mask greeted you, saying, "There are many rooms in the house of the master. Be easy, for from the hands of your enemies I have delivered you." It seemed you had died, and could see yourself laid upon a table lit by candles, but with your own hands you touched the figure, and the figure drew breath, opened eyes, and rose from the table. Then the room was gone, and the world filled with light, and you awoke. Can I please have my level, please? Stop having dreams for a moment, sir! You dreamed that a tall figure spoke to you, but you understand not a word. He smiled and seemed pleasant, but when he reached to touch you, it terrified you. And you tried to escape, but you couldn't move. You tried to cry out, but you couldn't make a sound. The figure kept smiling and talking, but you felt sure he was trying to cast some sort of spell on you. When you woke, you couldn't recall how the dream ended. So that must be the Nevarian dream. I mean, either the so-called mad dream that everybody keeps having. Give me more speed. Don't love me. Give me more speed. Is that it? So, is that in my dream? A dream that I thought? So, do I have to go find out about this dream? That's probably what they wanted me to do.
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
Orders. Disturbing dreams. You're worrying me, Solomon. You're not going loopy at me, are you? A word of advice. In Morrowind, if you have disturbing dreams, the temple says you are crazy and they want to lock you up. And if you have disturbing dreams that think they mean something, then the temple thinks you are a prophet or witch, and they will lock you up. So take my advice. Keep a lid on it. Wow. So instead of
I have knowledge to share.
getting them help, we need an Ashlander Informant. I have heard of a fellow in Aldron named Asur Zanabani, an Ashlander who left the Waste to become a wealthy trader. They say the Ashlanders like to give and receive presents. Take these 100 drinks, find out what Zanabani likes, and get him a gift. Then give him the gift, and see if he will tell you about the Ashlanders and the Nevarian Cult. Oh.
So good to see you.
Yeah. So, in other words, I just go.
How fare thee, friend?
Don't tempt fate, citizen.
Hello, hi there, nice to meet you. Solomon? For a second, I thought you were the carrier, the message that is. Word of, my airship. Weird, is that... Wait, is that it? Up there? At the sky there? Oh no, it's just, I built an airship, you see, quite a beautiful craft, beautiful. If I may be so bold, some scavenged you know, long-lasting levitation spells. Very clever, a capital idea, I know. Even hired a gang of, well, a crew, I guess. They were to fly far to the north, away from all this dust to Salzman. I paid them rather well. They were to locate and find a certain item. The barrel? The grave or crypt. It is said to lie, that is. Or recover the amulet. They want to recover that. They were to recover, that is, to bring me a spiritual amulet. I fear the crew has failed me. Did they fly, of course? Off course? Or maybe my sheriff ship, it's not... Okay. So they want me to go find this amulet. And his airship, okay. I understand. Wait, did you say you would help me? The amulet of infectious charm is, well, it's supposed to be that. Is in at the eye of the beast, the wolf, I mean. But you must say the wolf's name to enter. Say Onjog. Answer wrong and the barrel will be sealed forever. Okay. Okay, so we'll do that later. Airship has a return. Met someone. Okay. So look for a merchant.
I can spare a few moments if you care to talk.
Is there not a trader here? Oh. Oh. Ow. Anna. Wait, they got a whole store for enchantment? You're running here. Barter? Ooh. Oh. I need something that's higher than 418.
So good to see you.
Why are we here?